Hello and welcome to Online College Algebra. My name is Emma Miller and I'm your instructor for this course this semester. Some of you have never seen me before, never met me, so let me show you who I am. That's me on the left, and of course that's Mr. Miller on the right. So if you're ever on campus and you see me, say hello and introduce yourself, because that's kind of a downfall with online classes. I don't get to really meet you guys. What I have here on the screen for you is I'm just going to do a brief overview of how the course is designed, maybe make you feel a little bit more comfortable. This is the announcements page, and this is the page that you want to read first every day when you log in. I try not to overwhelm you with too many announcements. Of course, in the beginning, there's 3 right there. But after this, I mainly just post announcements once a week, and that's usually on Mondays. Monday starts the week for the course. So what I did post first here is just to clarify, because you see how it says Emma Combs. That's me. That's just my maiden name. So I tried really hard to get Pearson to change that, and they thought they did, and it's still not changed. But when you email me, you're going to be emailing it to Emma Miller, so just kind of ignore anything that says Combs. You also have a couple emails here. You want to make sure you read Welcome to College Algebra. I'm not going to read this to you, but it is important that you read all announcements and maybe even read them more than once. With an online course, it's your responsibility to read everything because you won't have me there to remind you over and over again. That's what the announcements are for. So I want you to read that, and I've got some things that you need to get done as soon as possible. Run the installation wizard. Make sure number 2 says make sure you know how to enter your answers into the program. It's kind of nitpicky about that, so you really need to take that tour and learn how to enter answers properly. And then on the left side, I want you to click all these different links. Click on syllabus, click on assignments, click on assignment calendar. When you click on all those, it's going to make you very familiar with the course because you have to take the course orientation test before you can do any work. And that's just for you to answer some questions about how the course is run. You have to make at least an 80, but folks, you guys can retake that until you make 100. So why not make 100? Because this is part of your grade. You're also going to need to make an introductory post to the discussion board. And like I said, take the course orientation test. I also want to remind you, if you don't know this already, you can work ahead as much as you would like in this course. So if you have a vacation planned, or your kids are going to be out of town for a ball game, or you have a wedding, work ahead. I very rarely go reopen assignments after the deadline because you can work ahead. Now you can see right here, this is basically where it says goals for the week. This is what it's going to look like a lot of the time each week, and I kind of break it down for you. This is all coming off of the course calendar. Okay, so if you want to print out the course calendar and print out the syllabus and make yourself a college algebra notebook, that's a great idea. So you can see these are the things that you need to get done this week, and you want to make sure you're familiar with everything in the course. And anytime you need to contact me, my email is emma.miller@mgccc.edu. Most of the time, once everybody's logged into the course, I'll be emailing you through my math lab. So what that means is whatever email that you log in to my math lab with is the email you need to check daily. That's how we're going to communicate, with announcements and emails. So it's very important that you read those. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can see there's the course syllabus. I'm not going to read this completely to you. You need to read it. Probably read it more than once is what I usually tell folks. It's got all my contact information here at the top, Emma Miller, emma.miller@mgccc.edu. You can kind of scroll through this. These are the different topics. Attendance policy. Let me hit on this for just a minute. If you are contacted more than 3 times due to inactivity in the course, you will be withdrawn from the course. We have to take attendance in online classes, and so the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to look each week, are you doing something? Are you trying some of the homework? Okay, as long as you're doing some stuff, you're in good shape. If you get an email because you're inactive, you need to step up your game. I know some of you guys have to just work on the weekend. That's fine. If I email you that because I have seen you haven't done anything, you just let me know. Okay, I'm going to be flexible with you, but you do have to stay active throughout the week. So that means do something. If it's just a little bit, that's okay. You have 2 proctored exams in this class. You have test 3 is proctored and the final exam are proctored. So make sure that you schedule those at a testing center. I'll be posting some directions on that shortly, so make sure you're reading announcements. Down here you can see how you're graded under course evaluation and grading. Homework counts, tests count, all these things count. And the final exam is 20% of your average. Okay. Course orientation test is 5% of your grade. So like I said, keep working that until you make 100. Again, I'm not reading this completely to you. You need to make sure that you read through all of this so you understand the expectations. There are practice tests for each test. I will say that. The practice test does not count as a grade. It's just to give you some practice, and you can work through that as many times as you need to. 10-point grading scale, and that's pretty much the highlights of the syllabus, but you need to make sure you read the syllabus. I didn't read it all to you. The assignment calendar, if you click on assignments and assignment calendar, those are the same thing, just two different ways to see it. I like the assignment calendar because it gives a nice weekly overview of what you should be working on. This is to kind of keep you on task. The toughest part of online classes a lot of times is staying organized. So you can see right here, yesterday the class started. You needed to take the My Math Lab tour. Today you need to make an intro post to the discussion board and the course orientation test. Okay, the answers to the course orientation test are in the syllabus and the announcements, and make yourself familiar with the course and you should do well on the course orientation test. You have the rest of the week to kind of get yourself familiar or work ahead. Okay, if you want to work ahead, go for it. I've had students finish this class in a couple of months, so you can work as far ahead as you'd like to. A couple of sections each day, basically, for homework. And let me clarify now, you can work on this homework up until the test deadline. So everything that's covered on test number 1 can be worked on until Monday, September 12th. Now, you can't wait to the last minute because you'll get an absence for each week that you don't do anything. Okay, 3 absences, then you're going to get dropped from the class. But what I'm telling you is you can keep working this homework over and over again to make 100 because your homework grade counts. The homework and the test will close on the 12th by 10 p.m. So you want to make sure you open that test in enough time, okay? Because at 10 o'clock, whether you're done or not, the test is shutting down, okay? And again, every test has a corresponding practice test, and those should really help you. So print that out and stick it in your folder, and that'll be a good guideline. All right, to do homework, chapter contents are next. You can click on that. That'll get you into the ebook. There's also some PowerPoints in there, and there's videos in there. When you click on do homework, this is what you're going to do first, and you're going to click on the first homework assignment. When you click on the first homework assignment, it's not going to let me because I haven't taken the course orientation test, but it'll have some links on the right hand side where you can view an example or watch a video, and those things will really help you learn the material. Okay, if you need any help with that and you want to stop by my office, please feel free to do so. Take a test. You can click on that, and the first thing you're going to want to do is take the course orientation test, which I haven't done yet, so I need to do that so I can work on my homework. Then you can see you have a practice test. That's not the real test. That's just for practice. Then test. That's the one that counts for a grade. You can see under practice test over here on the right when it says attempts, I kind of have it highlighted, 0 out of infinity. That means you can take the practice test as many times as you'd like. If you click on gradebook, it's going to show you your grade in the class. Discussion board, you'll need to post an intro post. And again, videos and PowerPoints. So I want you to click on all this. You're not going to hurt any of it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please send me an email. My email's on the syllabus. My email's in every announcement. Pretty much everything I send to you, I include my email address. Like I said, you can always come by my office and see me if you're on campus or if you just want to come out to campus. You can do that too. So I'm looking forward to a great semester. Stay on top of things and work ahead. Get done with this class before Thanksgiving, and you can really enjoy your Thanksgiving break if you want to. Or just kind of pace yourself and do a little bit at a time. Again, if you have any questions, I'm here to help, and I'm looking forward to a great semester.